No excellent soul is exempt from a mixture of madness. The best friend is the man who, in wishing me well, wishes it for my sake. Of all varieties of virtues, liberalism is the most beloved. Friendship is a single soul dwelling in two bodies. The gods are too fond of a joke. Education is the best provision for old age. What is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies. Misfortune shows those who are not really friends. If liberty and equality, as is thought by some, are chiefly to be found in democracy, there will be best attained when all persons alike share in government to the utmost. The young are permanently in a state resembling intoxication. In all things of nature, there is something of the marvellous. Dignity consists not in possessing honours, but in the consciousness that we deserve them. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. He who can be, and therefore is, another's, and he who participates in reason enough to apprehend, but not to have, is a slave by nature. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsions, habit, reason, passion, desire. A constitution is the arrangement of magistracies in a state. A tragedy is a representation of an action that is whole and complete, and of a certain magnitude. A whole is what has beginning, a middle, an end. It is Homer who has chiefly taught other poets the art of telling lies skilfully. He who hath many friends hath none. For as the eyes of bats are to the blaze of day, so is the reason in our soul to the things which are by nature most evident of all. The least initial deviation from the truth is multiplied later 1,000-fold. The end of labour is to gain leisure. Temperance is a mean with regard to pleasures. No notice is taken of a little evil, but when it increases, it strikes the eye. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. The generality of men are naturally apt to be swayed by fear rather than reverence, and to refrain from evil rather because of the punishment that it brings than because of its own foulness. Youth is easily deceived because it is quick to hope. Good habits formed at youth make all the difference. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living from the dead. Suffering becomes beautiful when anyone bears great calamities with cheerfulness, not through insensibility, but through greatness of mind. Friendship is essentially a partnership. Mothers are fonder than fathers of their children, because they are more certain they are their own. The virtue of justice consists in moderation as regulated by wisdom. It is just that we should be grateful, not only to those with whose views we may agree, but also to those who have expressed more superficial views, for these also contributed something by developing before us the powers of thought.